Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Basic Engineering Mathematics, chapter number 3, whose name is Decimals. And let's talk about the topics we are going to discuss today. Today's topic is very simple, adding and subtracting of decimal numbers. We are going to discuss, for example, that are the numbers, decimal numbers, how to add or subtract. These are the basic arithmetic operation, adding and subtracting, but we had already discussed the simple operation of the adding and subtracting with the normal numbers in chapter number 1. But here, remember, we have a decimal numbers. So what is the process of adding and subtracting with decimal numbers? How we can handle the decimal numbers? Either there is a different procedure or same. So that is the discussion we are going to discuss in today's episode. So with the help of examples and practice exercise answers as usual. Here, remember that when we are going to handle, or we are going to operate with the decimal numbers, remember that there is a care that only needs care, just care, nothing different. Operation is same, just need a care little bit. Care needs to be taken to ensure that the decimal points are beneath each other. This is the summary of the whole discussion that we will discuss in this lecture. That care needs to be taken to ensure that the decimal points are beneath each other. For example, if we want to add these four decimal numbers, for example 46.8 is a decimal number, 3.06, 2.4, 0.09, and give the answer up to 3 significant figures. This is the and at the end we will also discuss the answer to 3 significant. First we need answer, then we will go with the second part of the question to correct it up to 3 significant figures. And by the way, significant figures is already discussed in the episode I think 2. So the decimal points are placed under each other. So this is the way. Care must be taken to ensure that the decimal points are beneath each other. For example, the first decimal number 46.8, this is the 46.8. Now 3.06. Remember that we don't do a mistake with starting. Don't start writing from under this 4, write 3, because this you just have to focus on this dot, decimal point. Write the when you are going to add, write the 3.06 dot under the dot of the 46.8. You just have to match dots, not this integer or this decimal part, fractional part. 2.4, so same 2.4, same. Next time 0.09, you have all to maintain 0.09, same, just like others. So then a simple addition. First of all, this is we are going to add this 6 plus 9. 6 plus 9 is 15, so 5 here and 1 is carry on the next column. This is the 8 plus 0 plus 4 plus 0, 8 plus 4, that is the 12 plus 1, that is the carry of the previous column, so it becomes 13. Write 3 and 1 to the next column. When we are going to switch to the next column, remember that these are the dots that are in line, and we also when we are going to switch from the right portion of the dots fractional part to the proper integers, then we also have to write the dot here, because I already explained this is the main point here, that beneath each other. These dots, write the dot beneath all the dots here. Put the dot, then same as usual addition. 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equals to the 12. So write 2 here, 1 to the next column, carry. 4 plus 1, that is 5. So 52.35. This is the theory. I write all the theory for you. You can read by yourself. I will try to provide you this lecture in the description. If not, you can also follow us on the Facebook page. Definitely on the Facebook page I will upload this lecture, and you can read this by yourself. This is for you. I am not going to read this. 52.35 is equals to 52.4. This is now correct to 3 significant figures. This is the first significant figure, 1, 2, 3. We have to focus on significant figures 3 here. So the third digit that we are going to round off here, that is the 3. So when we are going to round off this 3, remember that the next digit is 5, and after 5 there are no zeros, and there is nothing, or no zeros or nothing, everything same. If there are zeros, or nothing, it is the same. So if this in case if there are no zeros or there is nothing after 5, then check the previous digit that we are going to round off. Even if it is even, then it's okay, but if it is odd, then we are going to add it by 1 to make it even. So this is odd, 3 is an odd number, we are going to add it plus 1, so to make it a positive. So 52.4, it is now correct up to 3 significant. This is the same we had already discussed in the previous episode. I just recap this. As with addition, the decimal points are placed under each other as shown. So when this after next is the basic operation is the subtraction after addition. Subtraction is same as addition, no difference. For example, 64.46 minus 28.77, 64.46 minus 28.77. So answer is 35.69. How is this? 6 minus 7 is not possible. Same, we are going to borrow from the previous column, so it becomes 16. 16 minus 7, it becomes 9. So here 3 left, and 3 minus 7 is not possible. Again borrow 1 from the previous column. 13 minus 7, it is 6, and it becomes 30 minus 7, it becomes 6. And all the now when we are going to switch again from the left side, there is the fractional part, towards the next part, remember that dot must be maintained here to be beneath all the dots, in same as here, this dot, and answer dot is always lies here to maintain this line. Okay, so here 3 minus 8 is not possible. Again borrow from 6, it becomes 13 minus 8, 5, and here 5 minus 2, it's 3. This subtraction is same, just the trick or point here is all the dots must be in line. This is the theory, you can read it by yourself. I did it for you. If for example when you read this and you forget my point, then you can read all these points by yourself. Problem number 9, this is the problem number 9 from the book. I take this screenshot from the book. Evaluate 312.64 minus 59.826 minus 79.66 plus 38.5 and give the answer correct to 4 significant figures. This is the same. Take it as same because there are the two positive integers. 312.64 is a positive, and the second positive is 38.5, and there are the two negative numbers or negative decimal numbers, that is 59.826 plus minus 79.66. These are the two negatives. So we will handle it just like we already discussed in the chapter number 1. To make it simple, add the positive numbers separately and add the negative numbers separately. 312.64 plus 38.5, because these are the positive integer decimal numbers. So the answer is, as we already discussed in the previous game, by applying the procedure it will become 51.14. So by adding the negative number, the answer is 139.486. Now this is the positive, sum of the positive integers, so write it as a positive, and this is the negative, so subtract this sum of the negative from the positive. So this is the again simple case. 0 minus 6 is not possible. Take one borrow from this 4 and becomes 10 minus 6, 4. Again the dot must be maintained in line just beneath all the dots to make sure that this is correct answer. Hence 351 point, this is answer is 211.654, but we need the answer up to 4 significant figures. So 1 2 3 4, we need answer 211.6, but here remember that the next digit is 5. When this is the most widely case, whenever you are going in the examination, most of the time teacher will ask you the questions of 5. Most of the time you found the 5 when you are going to round off. So because this 5 is most sophisticated case, or student may found this 5 case to be a little bit difficult, that's why it's a little bit tricky. Okay, 211.654, the next is 5, and here in this case there are something after 5. When there is something after 5, remember that you have to add the previous digit by 1. Okay, 211.7. When there is something after 5, you have to add in the previous digit by 1. You do not have to focus either the previous digit is even or odd. Add by 1. So this is correct up to 4 significant figures. These are your practice exercise. You have to try it by yourself, and these are the answers. You try it by yourself. If you found any difficulties, definitely you can contact us on our Facebook page by messaging us. So take care. Allah Hafiz.